Hi everyone, I hope you're doing well. I'm happy to have you here with me to draw the word dream. When I think of dream, I always think of my children and how much I loved watching them sleep when they were young and wondering what they dreamed about. So that's the basis for this drawing. Another inspiration was a jigsaw puzzle we used to have that was similar in nature, much more complex than this, but a great drawing of a dreamer. And our word today comes from Hoory's World. A great 365-day doodle challenge is going on over there, so you should go and check her out. Thanks so much for the word. So I wanted to do a child sleeping, and I wanted to visualize their dream as kind of occurring all over their surroundings while they're asleep. And I just thought of, I love playing Legos with my kids when they were little. So I thought about Legos and all the characters and how we used to interact with them when we were playing together. So I went with the castle and the knights and horses and things. And I also, part of the reason I did this too is because I knew I would be challenged to draw knights and horses, and doing them Lego style makes them much simpler. So we also went with a window behind with a night sky. I'm hoping like the magical mist from the moon's coming down and helping this dream to come to life. Now, if you're enjoying this video, I sure would appreciate it if you'd hit that like button. And if you're not subscribed, I do all sorts of art time-lapse drawings, and I'd love for you to join me. All of the words that I use for these word prompt drawings come from you, so I'd sure appreciate it if you'd leave a comment with a word you would like to see me draw, and I'll put it on the list and consider it for next time. Now, one thing you'll see, I put something under my paper. That table is textured, and every time I start to color, I end up getting the texture comes through. So this is a smoother surface to go behind the drawing, so the colored pencil turns out a lot better. And I always think about people who might be watching who are really good with colored pencils, and I know I have a long ways to go. I'm very shy about them and don't do a whole lot of layers, so my colors usually turn out pretty light. That's something I want to practice more of as we go along. The music I chose for this video reminds me so much of a music box I had when I was a little girl, and I just thought it was fitting with a sleeping child and just reminded me of my childhood. I thought for a second about adding some kind of design to these pajamas. Wouldn't they be fun with moons and stars all over them? But instead, I didn't want to distract from the rest of the drawing, so I went with this simple green. We needed to add some stars to the sky, and after I recorded, I went back and shaped up my moon a little bit. So here we have our dream castle and knights. Thanks so much for joining me. Now there's a video here on the left and a playlist here on the right that I think you would enjoy. I hope you'll go watch.